Are you getting ready to take the Praxis 5205? If so, you're in the right place. My name is Bettina, a 5-year high school English teacher and test prep expert at study.com. Today, we are going to cover the subtopic of vocabulary and fluency. We'll walk through a set of practice problems to best ensure that you are ready for test day. All right, let's jump in. Problem 1 reads, Mrs. Summers observed that Rita is struggling with CVC words. Which interventional strategy should Mrs. Summers employ to support Rita? Now we first have to ask ourselves, what is the main topic of this question? It is that Rita is struggling with CVC or consonant-vowel-consonant words. Let's look to see which is the best strategy to help Rita. Teaching syntax of the word and sentences, teaching how to find syllables in various words, reviewing words with the silent E rule, teaching rhyming words and word patterns. If Rita is struggling with consonant, vowel, consonant words, we're thinking of words like hat, cat, sat, etc. So for that first choice, teaching syntax, the arrangement of words making a sentence is not going to be a strategy that would help her work on these CVC words. So let's eliminate our first choice. Finding how many syllables a word has is not going to be an appropriate strategy for Rita in trying to find and figure out consonant, vowel, consonant words. So we'll eliminate choice 2 as well. Reviewing words with the silent E rule may not be applicable to all consonant, vowel, consonant words. Therefore, eliminating our choice 3 and giving us choice 4, teaching rhyming words and word patterns as our best answer. This instructional strategy would best support Rita. Practicing with rhyming words and identifying patterns like sat, hat, and cat will help her learn to successfully decode CVC words. Problem number 2 reads, a school administrator will be facilitating a professional development session focused on the methods to develop fluency in young readers. The different fluency areas that the training will be centered around are phonemic awareness, sight word recognition, and using passages and/or whole texts to develop fluency. The slideshow presentation she has prepared has a variety of methods that will be modeled, as well as short videos to help explicitly teach the strategies. She wants to make sure she brings the necessary, pertinent materials for all to the workshop to ensure the training is hands-on. Her next steps are to begin gathering all the hands-on materials needed to be properly prepared. Which of the following answer choices would be the materials the administrator will need to teach her education professionals how to implement the fluency methods? We first want to ask ourselves, what is the main topic of this question? It is that there's a professional development session focusing on developing fluency in young readers. The areas that this training will cover are phonemic awareness, sight word recognition, and using passages to help develop that sense of fluency. Let's take a look at our answer choices to find the best materials. Blocks, pencils, rulers, Exploragons, graphic organizers, markers, letter tiles, sight word lists, passages, books, computers, paper. Since we know fluency is the ability to read with accuracy, speed, and expression, we want to make sure we're providing students with opportunities to help them improve in this, as well as their comprehension of the overall texts. Therefore, we can eliminate our first choice of blocks, pencils, rulers, as well as Exploragons, graphic organizers, and markers, since these do not provide opportunities to help increase that fluency. In looking at option number 4, books, computers, and paper, while this may seem like it has an element for fluency, it's not as specific for us, and to make sure that we can provide those elements as well as that practice with fluency, providing us with option 3, letter tiles, sight word lists, and passages as our best answer choice. Problem 3 reads, in a small village surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a curious cat named Whiskers. Whiskers loved to explore the town and discover its hidden secrets. He would quietly wander through the streets, his soft paws hardly making a noise. One sunny afternoon, with the sun shining brightly, Whiskers spotted a mysterious door hidden behind a tangle of ivy. It was no ordinary door. It had fancy carvings and an enchanted feel. Whiskers quickly jumped up and pushed the door open. What he found on the other side was a magical garden with fireflies, green leaves, and a babbling brook that whispered secrets. Whiskers had found a lush and hidden garden. As he explored this enchanting place, he could not help but purr in happiness, knowing he'd discovered something beautiful and extraordinary. A fifth grade teacher has her students reread the story several times. Which of the following is the most likely benefit a student will experience after rereading? We first want to ask ourselves, what is the main topic of this question? It is, what will a student benefit from the most in terms of rereading this passage? Let's take a look at our answer choices. Improved ability to recognize narrative elements in the passage, including theme, setting, and characters. Enhanced memorization of specific words and phrases from the story. Faster and smoother reading rate with less effort, leading to increased comprehension. Increased capacity to decipher and incorporate unfamiliar vocabulary into reading comprehension. Looking at option number 1, talking about elements like theme, setting, and characters would be more beneficial for students with having a group discussion versus just rereading a story. So we can eliminate option number 1. Looking at option number 2, enhanced memorization of specific words and phrases. While this may be helpful in times, this doesn't have to do with the fluency like our subtopic is focusing on. So we can eliminate choice number 2. Looking at option number 4, while becoming familiar with vocabulary is important with reading comprehension, this does not directly relate to fluency, leaving us with option number 3, a faster and smoother reading rate with less effort is going to be our best answer choice. Since reading fluency is the ability to read with accuracy, speed, and expression, this is going to help the student become familiar with the text at hand. When they're able to read this multiple times, this not only helps with their comprehension, but also helps with their speed, rate, and accuracy in what they read of the text. This is going to help overall increase their comprehension. Thanks for choosing study.com to help you best prepare for your exam. Be sure to like and subscribe, as well as to let us know what you need help studying for next. We're always here to help. Good luck. You got this.